Hello and welcome to another beautiful day in Chiang Mai. Hey guys, good morning. It's a beautiful sunny day in Chiang Mai and today we're taking a hire car out and we are going to explore Sticky Falls and this kind of hot springs area as well as a few other places. So come with us and join us as we do that. But first things first, we've got to get some breakfast. Look at that pool. Honestly, this place is so nice and it's very, very chilled and very, very peaceful. And breakfast is just up here. So first things first, let's grab some breakfast. There's a great selection of breakfast items, including pastries, these cool looking yogurts, as well as bao buns and dim sum, which we both loved. These are Chinese buns. I think they're called bao buns, but I'm not sure. But they're really tasty. They've got custard inside. This one is different. This has got black bean in it. Very nice. The custard one though is my favourite. I think this is just a bread roll. It's that famous stuff that makes it go purple. I can't remember the name of it, but if you know in the comments, let me know. Yeah, just tastes like a bun, but it's quirky colour. Like a bread roll. And last but not least, quite savoury. When it's just a roll, but there's a hint of something I can't discern. Hang on. Maybe aniseed or something? It's not aniseed, it's licorice I'm getting from that. That is so unique. And I love the bright colours. It's just, oh my goodness. Interesting breakfast. Now time for some hot food. This place has lots available, including steamed fish with soy sauce and ginger, fried chicken and cashew nuts, stir-fried flat noodles with chicken, and ham, sausage and bacon. So for my breakfast, I decided to go for a waffle with honey, a Penang curry with tofu and rice, and one of these cool carrot and cheese little pots. Tig had an eggs benedict. After that delicious breakfast, we hit the road, making our way to our first stop, Sticky Falls. So guys, we're on our way to Sticky Waterfalls. I actually really love driving in Thailand. The roads are pretty chill. I mean, you do get a lot of bikes and things like that, so you've got to be careful of those. But it's really, really nice otherwise. It's exactly the same as it is in the UK, driving on the right-hand side of the road, I think it is. I'm so confused, but it's the same as the UK. And it's just lovely scenery and just really, really peaceful. I'm really loving driving here. It's really, really nice. I'll see you guys when we get there. So Sticky Falls is located an hour away from our hotel in the Sea Lana National Park. I'm so curious to see what these falls are like for myself. So we are here at Sticky Waterfall. It's completely free to park and to visit for locals and tourists, which is great. Apparently, it's called Sticky Waterfall because when you put your feet down, they kind of almost like suction to the rock. So let's see how true that is. When you arrive at the falls, you have the option to make your way down the falls directly or to climb alongside them down the stairs. From the stairs, you can join the falls at different levels and experience them for yourself in whatever way you feel comfortable. So we're about to try and do a sticky waterfall. I hope it is living up to its name and it is sticky and I can climb up with no bother. Now I know the greeny moss bits we need to avoid because they are slippy. So, oh wow, it is really solid. Okay. Hi. Just walking up the thing. That's so cool. What makes the falls appear sticky is the minerals on the rocks, which help you to grip them easily. It's such a unique experience climbing up the rocks as the water flows past you and you don't feel like you're going to slip at all. It's really, really cool. Now, there's lots of ways to get up. I can't believe I'm just walking up here. The water's rushing, but the way that the rocks are mean your feet just don't slip on here. It's completely stable. That's amazing. It's so cool. You have to just ignore your own perceptions of like slippery water because actually when you're climbing up here it's not slippery but your mind is telling you it's going to be slippery because they're rocks, but yeah, it's all good. As I got nearer the top it got so much more difficult to climb and went from being sticky falls to slippy falls. So that was really cool, great experience. However, the last bit is difficult. It is quite challenging to pull yourself up, and there are slippery bits. I had a little tumble, which was a bit nerve-wracking because it was right on the lip of the waterfall, so luckily I didn't go over the top. But yeah, all good. Now we're gonna get some ice cream. I totally downplayed that fall. It really hurt and I was in so much pain, later finding out that I'd actually fractured my wrist. Anyway, it was definitely a difficult climb towards the end. After the fall, I nearly got stuck completely, struggling to pull myself up. If I were you, I would climb the fall some of the way and then take the stairs the rest of the way. From fun and games at Sticky Falls to these wild dogs on the road, they were so cute. I'll let you guys pass first, okay? Come on, you go past. That's it.
We're just walking past.
Yeah. That's it, guys. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta let the dogs pass. And there's another one, and I'll wait for you to pass, little guy. I'll catch up with your friends. As we left the forest, we were heading into unknown territory, coming across Mae Quan Dam, which looked like a beautiful spot. We crossed the bridge hoping to continue our journey, but discovered a road closure, so had to turn around, stopping for a bit to enjoy the gorgeous scenery before we headed back the way we came. En route, we spotted a cool looking coffee place, so had to check it out. We've stumbled upon this little place to have a coffee. It's in the middle of nowhere, but it looks amazing. Yeah? This place is called Treehouse Coffee and sells a nice selection of drinks, as well as having treehouse accommodation available. Hi! Hi! Hello! Sawadika! Sawadika! I love this place. What a find! That's the cool thing about Thailand, you never know what you're going to find and where you're going to find it. This is very, very cool. We're at the top of this treehouse at the moment. This is Treehouse Resort, has a little side coffee shop. So we just stumbled upon it and we thought we'd go there. And I've got myself a lovely iced Thai tea. So, gonna enjoy that. That is so good. I'm gonna miss these Thai teas.
It's so lovely being up in this treehouse. Completely unexpected find and such a unique environment. It's really cool.
After those delicious teas, we left the treehouse, spotting these rice fields being burnt a short way down the road. So I think they're now just burning the crops there, burning the rice. Never seen anything quite like that before. It's very cool. The sun was beginning to set and we just had enough time to visit a dog sanctuary called the Ark, which is 30 minutes from the city of Chiang Mai. When we arrived, we were surrounded by dogs. So we're here at the dog sanctuary. There are lots of dogs here. I was a little overwhelmed when I arrived. There were so many dogs all around me, some in cages while others were in fenced off areas, and there were loads of dogs running around freely. But as I spoke to the man running the place, I realised the scale of the work that was being done. So there are 600 dogs here at the sanctuary. They have all kinds of dogs with that have been injured or hit by cars or caught in traps or just that have been abandoned, and They've all got a place to call home, haven't you? Yeah. And a lot of the ones that are in the cages in the main area are ones that are injured and in the middle of having medical care. So, yeah, I know. He kindly stayed open longer for us to come here because we were having to travel about an hour away because there was a roadblock. I'm really happy that we got to see these little guys and the work that he's doing here. He was saying just now that a lot of these dogs, they don't get rehoused, unfortunately, just because there's just too many dogs that have been abandoned, and people can't house them. There's just too many of them that are strays. But it's great that they have a place that they can call their own here, which is nice. From what I understand, the ones in cages are currently receiving treatment from the on-site vet and are caged until they heal, at which point they can roam freely. It's so sad. All these little ones want is love. Just parked outside of it now, like down a little road. The local strays come and make themselves known to him, and he said sometimes they even follow him home, or at least try to. It looks like a really good place, and it's sad that so many dogs are hurt and injured in the first place, but I'm glad they have a place like that they can get some treatment and get cared for as well.
So when I was speaking to him as well, he said a lot of people in Thailand, they're more keen on having pedigree dogs, so that's why they have so many of them in their care at this particular sanctuary, because generally there's no one else to look after them. But thankfully wild dogs are kind of everywhere here, but yeah, they have somewhere to come and get food and get treated. Even when we were there, he was literally cleaning them up and checking their teeth and things like that. And they have a government vet who's on site, and they seem to be raising awareness of it as much as they can, so it's pretty amazing there.
We left our furry friends behind and made our way towards one of the night markets in Chiang Mai called Wualai Walking Market.
So based around the city, there are a few of the old entrances into the city. I think they date back, don't quote me on this, to around like 1200-ish time. Yeah, it's pretty dramatic seeing these, and you can see everyone's taking their photo there because it looks so cool.
We've got to get in some photo action too, right? So this is one of the 4 main gates that surround the city, and it leads into the market. There's a big market here. It's the start of Wualai Walking Street. Probably saying they're completely wrong. But along here are loads of shops. Like, this is a really good place to come if you want something different other than the night bazaar. The market is open from 4 PM till 10:30 PM and has a great atmosphere. We headed towards the crowds and began exploring the stalls. So it's quite crowded, just bear that in mind. There are some food stalls here, but it's mostly for like just everything else really. But lots of different stalls to buy things, like from hats to wooden craft stuff, you know, ornaments, loads of stuff like that, jewellery. Left the craziness of the walking market so we could actually eat the food in peace, because we got ourselves a little waffle to have. So this has got Nutella and banana on it, so it's not Thai, but you know what, it's a dessert, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to take a big bite. Oh wow, that is good. The bananas are so sweet and rich. That is super tasty. So this is coconut pudding, very liquidy, but it might have been because we were walking around in the heat for a while. Hang on. Oh, there's actual pieces of coconut in here. Can I get it without spilling on me? I really like that. It's like a coconutty rice pudding. It's really tasty. Love the flavour. We headed towards the other market, which seemed to have an abundance of food stalls, including this one selling a selection of fried foods. I've got something that I've never tried before. It's a spring roll, but it's a banana spring roll. I've never tried that before, so let's give it a go. Sweet chili on the top of it. That works bizarrely well. I'm also going to try a cheese ball. It's a deep fried cheese ball with chili sauce on it. Some serious cheese ball. There's actually potato and cheese in this one, and it's really tasty. It's like a vegetable croquette with cheese inside, and it's really, really good. Now Tig's turn to try a Thai take on a corn dog.
It's got cheese. I think the cheese in the middle and around the outside, and crispy coating, and then they deep fry it before they give it to you. And it tastes really good. The hot dog does taste a bit more meaty, but it's not like it's overloaded with hot dog really, because most of it's cheese in the middle.
This part of the town, the markets here, the food and everything seems much cheaper than where we were last night. So Tig's meal here was 50 baht versus last night where it was about 150 per meal. So you can see the difference.
I've had a few meals around where we've been travelling around, and this is the most dramatic looking fried rice I've had. It looks really good, and normally they're really sparing with the chicken, but there is loads of chicken here. That is really cool. I mean, the fork is questionable. That is really good. The batter on the outside of the chicken is seasoned really well. There's loads of spice in there. It's really tangy. I wouldn't even try and guess what's in there, but they are good flavours.
Here it's a lot more chaotic, less sort of organised, but it's a really cool experience and definitely would recommend it. Like just to experience it at least once, it's worth it, you know. So we are absolutely knackered. Probably going to head off soon and make our way back to our hotel. We couldn't leave without seeing the old city wall, which was lit up so beautifully with candles. Oh, look at this city wall. It's surrounded by candles and looks pretty amazing. The Lantern Festival was approaching and the celebrations were already beginning. Wow, this is amazing. It's like a lantern bridge. Wow. We watched the fireworks light up the sky, a lovely end to our time in Chiang Mai. Next time we travel up towards Chiang Rai, exploring the beauty of the White Temple, travelling to a tribal village and enjoying some tasty treats at a tea plantation. So until next time, take care and we'll see you soon.